pretty solid game out there for your squad. What did you think of it tonight?
Yeah, I thought that. I thought in the first period we got away from a little bit, but I thought Tabby made some big saves for us. I thought once we got our forecheck going, a little bit towards the end of the first period, I thought it really started to change. In the second period, we really came out. Really were deliberate with our forecheck, trying to get in behind their defensemen, and I think that really turned the game for us. We started spending more O-zone time, and because they're really good on the O-zone, and also we spent a lot of time in the D-zone in the first period. It was something we talked about, and I thought, guys, we're keeping things to the outside, and we're keeping the grade A chances down.
Now, you mentioned Tabby. He's had some good success with Edmonton. Is that why you rolled with him tonight?
Yeah. The John Paddock theory. He told me that if goalie beats him more than once, he's going to beat him again. So, thank you, John.
There we go. You said Edmonton's a good team. You've had, that's 3 out of 4 off Edmonton. What was it with your squad that could just really match up with Edmonton?
Oh, I think that we like playing in the NHL rink. They all envision themselves being in the NHL one day, so maybe that's some of it. But no, it's more serious. I think really is our team has been at its best when its back's been against the wall. A lot of times we've put ourselves with our back against the wall, but when we know we need to show up and be good on our details, we've really been getting a lot better at that since after Christmas. And the guys knew what kind of game we're coming into, and we're not looking at the standings anymore. We're showing up to the rink expecting to win now, and I can really feel that in practice and around the dressing room.
Obviously, there's a lot going on this weekend. It could have been a distraction for the team, but it seemed like they were able to put that behind them and get it done on the ice tonight.
Yeah, they got the hugs and kisses out with Mom early, so to send off some good luck for us. But yeah, these weekends can go one way or the other, but our group right now really knows what we want, and we're still not at our goal, and that's being in the playoffs. And we know that it's going to be a tough stretch down the all the way to the wire here, so we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. And now we just move on to Penticton and worry about them tomorrow.
Some tough matchups for sure. Tonight, a couple power play goals again. What have you liked recently, especially about how your power play's been operating?
Well, I think our power play's been getting a lot of chances. I don't think it's been getting as many goals as as of late, but they've been getting tons of chances. I know we talk about not getting frustrated and sticking with it. Ryan does a really good job with our power play. He drew some things up and put some new wrinkles into our system tonight that paid off for us. So hats off to Ryan for a great job in the power play units.
Back to back, luckily at home tomorrow. But we talked about this before when Victoria came, out of conference team. Hard to kind of prepare for a game like that when you only see them once.
Yeah, I think that I wasn't here for the Victoria game, but I think for us, we're not living in the past today. We're a different team than we were then. We got different, standards of our team and expectations of our team. So to us, we're not really worried about comparing what happened in the past. Right now, it's moving on and be ready for tomorrow.
Just one more on the power play call there. It's kind of the hockey gods even it out for that Monday call. You get one called on you, then you get one tonight. I haven't seen that in a while. You get 2 in 2 games.
Yeah, I think there's hockey gods got a couple more games they owe us for power plays, just based on my mathematics. But for us right now, it's going to be tight all the way down the stretch. Referees aren't going to dictate us getting in and out the playoffs. It's going to be on us, and we can't worry about what they're doing. We've got to worry about us.
Well, man, it was a pretty solid win tonight. What's it with you guys in Edmonton that you got their number, it seems?
I'm not sure, honestly. I think we just believe we can win. We play for each other, and we always believe we can beat any team if we play our way, if we play the Pats way. And it was a good thing we got the win.
Coming in, obviously, on the 4-game winning streak, that obviously helps the confidence going into this game, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. A 4-game winning streak. It's not easy to win in this league, and 5 games. It's pretty good. I feel like it's helping our confidence for sure coming into tomorrow, especially with another tough team in Penticton. And we're just going to keep playing the way we are.
There's a lot going on this weekend. It could have been, maybe an excuse for some distractions, but how are you guys able to put that out of your mind and just get down to business on the ice tonight?
Yeah, I think, obviously the family weekend, it's, there's families in and out, you're talking, but I think we wanted to go show that, how good of a team we are to our families, and, not every one of them gets to watch in person all the time, and, I think hopefully we blew some people away with how good we were tonight.
Tomorrow, Penticton's coming out of conference team. Only played them once. What's kind of the plan, the mindset going into that? It's kind of tough for those games, like when Victoria came, maybe not something you expect. You don't see them all the time, so what do you kind of think for tomorrow?
Yeah, especially them being an expansion team. We haven't seen them. There's not much of a pre-scout on them, but I think they're good. They're good in the standings. They're right behind Everett, so they're going to be tough. Just like Edmonton today, it's going to be a tough game. They're going to have a lot of possession, and if we just stick to our way, stick to the Pats way, I think we can get the win.
Second start tonight. How would you assess your performance tonight, but also as of late, you've been playing some really good hockey?
Yeah, I think just being harder on everything, just making hard plays, and just being confident with the puck, and trying to skate it and help our team win as much as I can. And yeah, I think just I'm so bought into helping this team make the playoffs, and just trying to do anything I can to help them win.
Well, Taylor, another solid win for you against Edmonton. What's it with you in Edmonton?
I don't know. I just, I enjoy playing against them. They're a good team. They're always fun to play against, so it's a good challenge for sure.
Were you surprised to get the start tonight?
Not really. No. I don't know. You kind of look at this game and say, like, I've had good games against them. So, I mean, getting to start against them is I enjoy it. Like, it's something I look forward to. Like I said.
5 games in a row for the squad now. What's cooking for you guys?
Yeah, we're hot right now. Like we're, the guys are making really good plays. Chemistry's clicking, and off the ice we're a really tight knit group. So I think that helps a ton too.
What about the family weekend here and having folks in town and family members? Just how has that been? Obviously it started today, but this whole weekend, like looking forward to it and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super nice to have my parents around. Obviously, I get to live with them this year, so it's nice to be with them. But for them to be around the rink, I think it's extra special for sure.
Tomorrow, gonna have an out-of-conference opponent coming to town. Penticton, never seen them. Obviously, expansion team and all that. Victoria was here a few weeks ago, and it's one of those cases where you maybe don't know what you're gonna get. So, how are you guys kind of preparing for that? I know obviously we're fresh off this game here, but what's kind of the mindset for a game like that?
Yeah, you look at the standings and they're a top team. So we know that it's not going to be easy tomorrow. We really got to bring our best effort tomorrow and, do what we can to win.